Fuck me.
Big boy hands.
You gotta take care of the big boys.
Let's see it. Stop that shit. Let me see it.
Tyrone Spong. Yeah, that's right. Tyrone Spong. He may be another player in the heavyweight division in the sport of boxing. Now, if, a lot of you guys probably thinking like, man, that guy looks like Nestor Gibbs from the Boxing Voice. Yeah, he do. He look like Nestor Gibbs from the Boxing Voice. He's a kickboxing Nestor Gibbs and shit. It's hilarious. But last I've seen Tyrone Spong was in his fight against Gokhan Saki. Gokhan Saki it's called the Turkish Mike Tyson. Real bad dude, exciting fighting style. But anyways, Gokhan checked the leg kick, and pretty much the Anderson Silva happened. Tyrone Spong was laying on the ground. He really showed no emotion. It was a crazy, horrific scene to see. But nonetheless, man, he's been boxing. You know, he's been boxing since. He's once considered the Bo Jackson of combat sports. His current boxing record is 13-0 with 12 knockouts. And his kickboxing record, his nickname is the King of the Ring, and he's one of the greatest. He's considered one of the greatest kickboxers of all time. His kickboxing record is 91-7 with 60 knockouts, and his MMA record is 2-0, 1 knockout, 1 decision. Now Tyrone Spong, very exciting fighter, good left hook, just speed, power, technique. He has it all. You know, Tyrone Spong is one of those fighters that have it all. So it's really hard to say, or it's really hard to consider him a prospect boxer. You know, that's why I don't know if I want to put him on a prospect watch, considering he's already a battle-tested fighter. You know, it's just a matter of him getting up the rankings in the sport of boxing. Now, currently he is the WBC Latino heavyweight champion, and he is the WBO Latino heavyweight champion. He trains under Pedro Diaz. Pedro Diaz, I believe, trained Miguel Cotto. At one point, he trained Timothy Bradley, I believe. And he's been training Tyrone Spong for years in kickboxing. But as you can see, Tyrone Spong already has real good hands. Just everything is top-notch. He's from Holland, Dutch guy of Surinamese descent. His original kickboxing trainer was Lucerne Corbin. Then he got trained by Ernesto Hoost. I know some of you guys may have heard of Ernesto Hoost before. Ernesto Hoost is the Mr. Perfect, the guy he's like one of the greatest kickboxers of all time himself. Then he also trained under Henry Hoof, who's one of the best coaches in kickboxing, Henry Hoof. But anyways, Tyrone Spong is a bad dude, and it'd be real interesting to see if he can make it to the upper echelon in the heavyweight division of the sport of boxing. He also said he would like to face Andy Ruiz one day. I'm not sure if he said Wilder, but he wants to make it up to the top of the division in the sport of boxing. He's 6'2", so he's a smaller heavyweight. He'll be around with the guys like Povetkin and Kaunaki and Ruiz. He's a smaller heavyweight. He actually started off as a middleweight in kickboxing. He was a skinny guy at one point, and he worked his way all the way up to super heavyweight. So now he currently fights as a heavyweight boxer, and as you can see, he has a quick jab. He's just a real good fighter all around. So that's why it's really hard to consider him a prospect. He's a battle-tested fighter. He's one of the best kickboxers of all time. A lot of you guys may have heard of him. A lot of you probably haven't heard of him. But if you follow your boy Bushido Boxing, you will learn some shit. You know, I know a lot about a lot of these fighters. I heard about a lot of fighters. I'm not only a boxing guy like kickboxing and Muay Thai. I just wish it was more popular in America. Kickboxing is huge in Europe, especially Holland area. A lot of them Dutch guys, they some monsters with the kickboxing. The Thai boxing, they monsters over there. It's real popular in Europe, but it's not so much popular in America, and I wish it was. But yeah, as you can see, he trained with Luis Ortiz, helping him get ready. You know, he's pretty big. You know, he's around that size that Luis Ortiz is and stuff. He looked like he put on some more weight, too, since him kickboxing. He put on some more weight, so he could probably contend with a lot of these bigger heavyweights. But this is pretty much him in his MMA back in the day. You know, he was a lot smaller back then. But, yeah, man, Tyrone Spong, man, Nestor Gibbs looking dude. Be on the lookout for him, man. He's a bad dude. He's already a lower tier champion in boxing. He's one of the best kickboxers of all time. And it'll be real interesting to see if he can make it in the sport of boxing. Tell me what you guys think. Tyrone Spong. Like, subscribe, Hodge Boy. Peace out.